Greetings and welcome to Saturday afternoon football. Dennis Cometti here, broadcasting live. Good to be back in Adelaide. Half the seats are filled. I think that's as good as it's going to get. It's a pleasure to welcome Matthew Richardson. Banners ready for the players. The home team comes onto the ground and the crowd erupts. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelled correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. We have the toss of the coin. The home team kicking to the left of screen. 1-13. Two teams from the top 8 to fight it out. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. Here we go. It's the home team versus the Saints. He gets the hand pass. He's able to thread a needle and that kick comes out of the pack. Does he have a realistic chance from here, Richard?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
A monster kick will be required from here. Smith gets the upper hand. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 15 metres out. The game officially underway now. The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball has been bounced. Pierce is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Hickey. No one troubling him there. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. This will certainly test him from this distance. 25 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Smith with the goal. That's 2 in a row for the home team. Pressure already being applied to Kilda.
Smith, he's creative with his game. He always makes an appearance on the highlight reel.
Nice interception. Joker kicks it from the pack. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Nice drop punt. He's no oil painting, but look at him climbing the pack like a pop-up toaster. Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
This one's a dead set.
Stephen with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. Nice hands.
Bruce is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Good mark. He boots it. The ball bounced to the advantage of the opposition. Robertson marks the ball.
Kicks it. Good mark by Billings. Slams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Minchington slams it on the boot. Millican was surrounded. He needed to mark it, and he did.
Sending it on its way. He gets it under pressure.
Goes short with a hand pass. Umpire calls for the ball. Hickey hits it. Off the ground. A lovely drop punt. Takes control of the bouncing ball. Intercepted. He's got the footy in his hands. And the mark will be paid. Picture perfect drop punt. Nunes has it.
Nunes. It's just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. Minchington, just the better man in that contest. Minchington with the shot. It's on its way. Misses for a behind. The Saints trail.
It's not the score he was looking for. The contest, no match for him. Choose to kick it. Hickey will be upset with that. Wow, some of his hits border on felonious assault. With the ball now. Sends it on its way. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Let's boot the ball. A great effort. Routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 20 metres from home. Now, even Pythagoras would have trouble working out these angles. The home team get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. 3 of the best he's putting on a clinic. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Clean tap by Hickey. He boots it from the pack. Robertson, the better man there, boots it. A good job keeping it in play there. Is in his possession. Hickey kicks it. Nunes takes an uncontested mark.
Nunes is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. He boots it. Good mark. He steadies now in front of goal. Minchington with the kick. Loney getting into position for the kick.
Loney drives the ball towards goal. The Saints add one to their tally. He sinks his first goal. The Saints no need to worry just yet. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Guided down nicely by Pearce. Steele gets the ball. Hickey hand passes the ball to the runner going past. Hands it out to open space. Here's a mighty kick at the full. And that's the end of the first term. The home team, 18, took the Saints 7.
Before can win a game, they have to not lose it. Just keep going. Everybody gets better if they keep at it.
Pearce directs it down. Robertson, handball short. He boots it from the pack. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Mills with the ball. That was a narrow miss. The home team by 2 goals. Disappointing kick there.
Gilbert has some great leadership skills, and leadership is about getting other players involved and being able to take it as well as dishing it out. The only way you're going to get respect from your teammates. He kicks the ball.
And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpire will throw it in. The ball has been thrown in. Hickey with a big fist on it. He gets a kick out of the pack. Robertson read the play better than anyone else and takes possession. And the ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The Rucks are going at it. Pearce decisively. Armitage taps it. He has the ball. Well, it could be worse, I suppose, Richard.
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Robertson bumped off the ball, going for goal number 1. Score for the home team. He sinks his first goal. The home team lead by 3 goals. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Clean tap by Pearce. He's got the football now. Billings with the tap. He picks up the loose ball. Tapped by Minchington. Gets the loose ball. Jams it on the boot now. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Geary a long way out, kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. Millican with a kick as he gets pulled down by Nunes. Quick kick out of the pack by Henderson. Nice mark there.
He slams that on the boot. Good mark. He steadies now in front of goal. He boots it. He claims the ball. Mills taking aim.
Mills steers the ball towards goal. Mills slots the goal. That will settle his nerves. The first goal is always welcome. This one gives them an even bigger lead. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Pearce directs it down. Robertson bumped off the ball. Hickey thinks that was holding the ball and the umpire agrees. Hickey slams it on the boot. Joker got under it. Slams it on the boot. Marked by Cowell. Heads up the corridor. Nice mark there.
Joker can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Stephen with the kick. Gresham marks it. He gets boot to the ball. Minchington marks the ball. He gets boot to the ball. Loney with the ball.
45 metres out. A chance to add one more to his tally. Loney manages to sneak it through. He's bagged a couple now. This game almost out of reach for the Saints.
Loney is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space.
Umpire bounces the ball. Hit by Hickey. Thornton gets the ball. A lovely drop pass. I guess it was worth a go. Pearce heads in for the goals. Goes in long for goal, and the distance affects his accuracy. The home team leads in Kilda. Disappointing kick there. Gilbert decides to play on. Sends it on its way. Stevens up.
St Kilda just aren't running for each other and creating any space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many shots inside 50. The mark will be paid. He gets boot to the ball. Minchington passes it. Oh, nice one too. Puts boot to ball. Membry marks the ball.
25 metres out. He's kicking from a 45-degree angle. He'll be happy with that. That's 2 in a row for the Saints. They're having a run for the lead now.
Membry has been a solid contributor for this team. His coach will know what to expect from him week to week, which really helps when structuring the team.
Tapped by Gresham. He gets his hands on the footy, sends the ball into the 50. Membry from behind. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 2. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. That's number 2. 2 goals can bring this back for St Kilda. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the second term. The score's the home team 32 to the Saints 25.
Don't give up at half-time. Concentrate on winning the second half as well.
Allison really gets onto this one. Players have been down to the rooms now, and they would have had some treatment, a talk from the coach, and should be ready for another half of football. I know we are.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Smith getting into position for the kick, 35 metres out, kicking from about a 30-degree angle here. He'll be happy with that. The home team leads in Kilda. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Pearce with the tack. Gains possession. Intercept by Armitage. He's like he's on a tightrope at the moment. Look at that fancy footwork. Well, he tried and he failed. We'll have a throw in. You can see the determination on the ruckman's faces. Pearce hits it. Bruce collects. Squeezes out a handball. Gresham manages to get the handball out of the pack. No contest for that mark. 30 metres out. You know what they say, this is the impossible angle. Close call, but it's just made it for a score. Sinclair getting his first. All is in readiness. There's the bounce. Pearce taps it. He's got the footy in his hands, finding the running player. Smith takes it well. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. A pretty safe bet from this position. Perfect kick. The home team lead the Saints by 13. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Punched by Pearce with the ball now. Bruce passes it. Squeezes out a handball. Hickey dishes it off to the running man. He wins the contest. 35 metres out. Kicked at goal by Sinclair. Gets the distance. The Saints trailing by less than 2 goals. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash.
Pearce, he's very loyal, but it's not that hard when you're doing what you love. She lines it up with the goal. Mills intercepts the bouncing ball.
The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pearce got a fist on it. It bounced straight into his hands as if he'd just called a puppy with a whistle. Robertson picks up the bouncing ball. Pearce with a clinical drop punt. Takes that one strongly. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He'll need a bigger kick than he has from here.
This will certainly test him from this distance. Webster bumped off the ball and looking to add another. The home team starting to exert some dominance over St Kilda with the lead at 51-37. Disappointing kick there.
Gilbert has improved his hands to a point now that he can release players from tight pack situations. He plays the ball to himself. He lines it up with the goal. Promotion goes for goal.
Hand pass by Webster. Handballs from the tackle. Kicked by Stephen. Wins the handball. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Mills with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 30 metres from home. He was celebrating the moment that left his boot. This one gives them an even bigger lead. The home team by 20 points. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Clean tap by Pearce. Carlisle with the ball. Gains possession. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
He hits it. He hand passes it. He's approaching the goals now. He gets the behind.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Nice drop punt. Wright claims the ball. Trims the grass with that one. Joker taking aim. Bumps the pigskin. The ball spills to Stephen. Stephen with the tap. He had perfect control over the ball right up until the minute he kicked it. The home team leads St Kilda 59-37. It's not the score he was looking for. Great mark under pressure. Jams it on the boot now. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Gets boot to leather. The ball goes over the line. The ball has been tossed in. Batted down nicely by Pearce. Joker approaching home now. Slots it. The home team by 28. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Pearce is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Carlisle. Great grab. Kicks. Wright claims the ball. Richard, what do you think about the quarter we just watched?
Applied the pressure in that quarter and swung the momentum in their favour. It'll be interesting to see if they can carry it through.
It's almost over now.
Never let your head hang down. Never give up and sit down and grieve. Find another way.
Robertson decides to send it to open space. Hickey kicks from the pack. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Minchington looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Slams it on the boot. Nice contested mark by Loney. 45 metres out. He's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. 35 metres out. Going for goal number 3. Membry will regret that. The margin's big, but there's still enough time left to play. I would have expected him to nail that. Takes that one strongly. He got a hold of that one. Simply outplayed the opposition there.
Hickey needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Membry has a kick. Membry kicks it straight through the big sticks.
The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Pearce knocks it down the field. He has the ball. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. Thornton delivers a nice bump for Bruce. There'll be a ball up in the centre square.
He taps the ball. Gresham taps the ball. Sending it on its way. He takes the contested mark. puts boot to ball. She wins the contested mark. She doesn't want to take too long lining up this shot.
That's a very well executed goal. The home team in front. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Pierce hits it. Takes possession. Robertson just got cleaned up and sent back to Neverland. Has it now. Gains possession. Umpire says holding the ball. Bumps the pigskin. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Gresham puts it on the boot. Strong mark.
Hickey needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. Kept his composure then. He boots it. Smith just flattened him. Gilbert slams the ball to his boot.
Robertson trimming the grass with that kick. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Nice drop punt. Almost a mark, but it bounces off his chest. Gilbert is able to grab it on the half volley. The ball is thumped towards goal by Mills. The home team could score the last 2 goals. That could be the final nail in the coffin. The bounce. Pierce with the first touch. Carlisle bumped. He gives the ball away. With no time to spare, he gets the ball away. He has the ball, kicked by Steele. And the mark will be paid. He'll need a long-range boomer from here. Loney with the mark. 35 metres out. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. St Kilda get the scoreboard ticking over with that goal. Well, they got that badly needed goal. Can they build on this? A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Pierce gets the tap. He gains possession, kicks. Mills got under it. Puts boot to ball. Nice mark under pressure.
Gilbert's got a few tricks up his sleeve, so defenders will have to be on their game. Stephen puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid, concentrating hard as he lines up the goal.
Kicks it. Nice work from Smith. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. Going for goal number 6. Goal. The lead has been increased by Smith. That could be the final nail in the coffin. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. There's the bounce. Pierce hits it. He's got the football now. Thornton with a big bump to Bruce. Minchington with the ball. Give him a rap and they'll let you down every time.
Too true, Dennis. That was a simple kick.
A wasted opportunity. They're behind at this stage will do little to improve their position. I would have expected him to nail that. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 50 metres out. Savage will have earned his paycheck if he converts this one. An easy angle for Minchington. The Saints get a goal. Minchington can sniff out a goal like a forest animal. It's a win for the home team.
The Saints are standing around looking for excuses. Totally outclassed here. They need to get back to the training track and put the hard yards in.
We're the greatest at this game yet, despite a lack of coaching staff, player list, facilities, buildings, or any kind of physical presence at all. We are still the greatest team. Now for no reason here is a guitar solo.
Final scores of the match are the home team 83 against St Kilda 57. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.